Honestly, this season people underestimated the Bastions by a lot. And everybody rush in the Bastion. Oh my god, they summon magma. The bad thing about the magma is they cannot move. If they get summoned here, they cannot move. So yeah, about the Bastions is I don't I think people underestimate the Bastions, not how powerful they are, but rally a Bastion. I think people underestimate that and they jump on rallying on Bastion. It's like they're destroying this tower here. And till you understand what is happening, you're already 200k deaths. Now the game actually was clever enough to think about there's going to be a lot of deaths with these Bastions and decide to give this bone something, this policy that is going to return 50% from your dead troops. I mean, I was so curious about this policy back in the days. I mean, when we started the season, I was like, bro, I have like 25k deaths. Okay, let's say 30k deaths for the whole season, for the whole was 5 season. I just don't like to rally people that much. I mean, this is for some people are so excited when they see somebody they can actually rally. I personally don't like, because most likely this person I'm not going to see him anymore, and it's just pointless for me to do a rally. But I saw this policy and I was like, okay, why the game present this policy? I start getting curious. Why we have this 50% returning of the deaths? I didn't understand it quite well, so I check out the map. And when I saw there is a gate, I checked the map and I saw the gates, the ways that the gates can be occupied, blah blah blah. Maybe I missed the part with the gate number 2 that at some point is going to be able to be occupied. I was like, okay, bro, why is this 50% troops back from the deaths? After we start to rally the Bastions, I saw why. Now the first report we have of over the Bastion, I mean, I have videos, people can go and check it out. I saw 1 million on the side, 1 million deaths for us, 1 million deaths for Nova Avengers. There was some splash damage, you know, if the Gorosh is in the garrison, you get some splash damage. And it was like 2.5 million. And I was like, bro, I have not seen that big deaths, maybe just 2 or 3 reports. Oh my god, they rally a second Bastion. Here we was okay, this is a keep. Oh, sorry. It's basically we're talking about this Bastion here. And I was like, bro, I see reports with so many deaths, maybe 2 or 3 or maybe 5 times in total. And I was in the pretty big alliances. I mean, over 1 million deaths. And here we have 2.5 just from a single report. And after this, when I saw the report where there was like over 6 million deaths, dead infantry, again, ACDC against Nova Avengers, I was like, bro, that's crazy, man. And from there I started actually understanding why this policy is involved. But how they're going to know that they're going to have a lot of deaths in this Bastion? I mean, you can basically block the Bastion somehow. And then come actually the other, oh my god, they're going to make a counter rally. Then actually I saw that this policy with make away is basically cannot stop the enemy to go in the Bastion. Still, this need constantly filling, you know? I remember I get something like a war banner, send 5 legions in with 1 unit in the Bastion for building stuff. I was like, how 5 legions? I mean, I think we can just send 1. I mean, I was not so in deep with the Bastions. And when I saw we can actually send 5 legions, then the little light, the little, I don't know, lightning in my head just shy. And at this moment I understand that basically 2 people can hold a bastion. If you can send 5 legions, you can basically send 5 infantry legions inside. And that was crazy. And from this moment I only advise people just find a way to work around this bastion. And currently actually this is maybe it's not able to do a workaround. There is like 2 rallies here over this bastion. It's having like 44%. When the bastion is burning, he's not doing any damage, but here we have 1 bastion. Most likely here we're going to have other bastion that is going to cover the range. This is the gate. Most likely this one is going to cover the rest of the things. Yeah, so the only way with 2 bastions is to rally this bastion. But in my opinion, currently for specifically for BXS and TFS, it's absolutely pointless, bro. This is zone 1. This is zone 1, maybe fighting for some kind of reputation or something like this. I'm not quite sure what is the issue there, but it's nothing, bro. I mean, it's not what it should be. So yeah, this is my personal opinion over the Bastions. It's just something that I didn't expect to bring so much deaths, and with the new changes where the infantry are doing 2 times faster damage, if I remember correctly, oh boy, things are getting wild.